Whether on the beach or the mountain, in the city or the countryside, sports in Uruguay are always the main characters. Pure water is one of the greatest natural richnesses of Uruguay. The Uruguayan fields are full of sweet water lakes and rivers. And in the northwest of the country, powerful springs and thermal water sources can be found. The best options are found in Salto and Paysandú. Luxury hotels, fun and relax for all ages. Colonia del Sacramento, declared Cultural Heritage of Humanity by the UNESCO, with its typical street lamps and cobbled paving, offers a trip back to the past. Museums, excellent restaurants, colonial-style inns, first-rate hotels, casinos, and lots to see. A few kilometers away, one can also visit spectacular estancias in order to enjoy the rural tourism, take part in agricultural chores, do some horseback riding, fish, and revive the country's most typical traditions. Uruguay is present in the Antarctic zone through its bays, in which Uruguayan scientists and researchers are permanently at work. This sound can only come from one country, a natural Uruguay. Uruguay has a rich cultural patrimony built with the contribution of several creators and artists. Music has one of its best representatives in the candombe and the murga. The Uruguayan carnival lasts 40 nights from February until March and is the longest carnival in the world. In the murga, joy and humor abound, as well as a mixture of music, choreography, plus very appealing costumes and political satire. Apart from the murga, we have the llamadas in the Uruguayan carnival, a parade of comparsas lubolas full of rhythm and color, which still maintain in their movements, up to this day, the heritage of the African music born from the slaves more than 200 years ago. The other musical style which characterizes Uruguay is the tango. In the department of Tacuarembó, one can visit the home of the greatest tango interpreter of all times, Carlos Gardel, the magician. And La Comparsita, the anthem of all tangos, was created by the Uruguayan Gerardo Matos Rodriguez. Alfredo Citarrosa deserves a special chapter, referent of the popular Latin American song. With his guitar and milonga, he imposed a unique musical style which conquered the entire world.
Mire, doña Soledad, póngase un poco a pensar.
The gaucho, a typical figure of these lands, is associated to the birth of the country itself, with his horse, his guitar, and his inseparable companion, the mate. The mate arouses the curiosity of everybody visiting Uruguay, an ancient drink of Guarani origin, consisting of an infusion of mate herbs drunk through a metal straw. The mate has become a deeply rooted custom in Uruguayans of all ages. Uruguay has a long football tradition. It is the country's principal sport, preferred by the great public and practiced by young and old in every corner of the country. The Estadio Centenario hosted the first World Cup in 1930, and today it has been declared as Monument of World Football by the FIFA.